But the people who elect us to serve, they shouldn't pay the price for those disagreements. Most Americans don't see things through a political lens or an ideological lens. This debate has never been about right or left. It's been about the helplessness that a parent feels when she can't cover a sick child, or the impossible choices a small business faces between covering his employees or keeping his doors open. I want to give you I want to close with an example. So, a person named Alan Schaefer, Prattsburg, New York. And he's got a story to tell about sacrifice, about giving up his own health care to save the woman he loves. So Alan wrote to me last week, and he told me his story. 4 years ago, his wife, Jan, who happens to be a nurse, was struck with cancer, and she had to stop working. And then halfway through her chemo, her employer dropped coverage for both of them. And Alan's self-employed. He's got an antique business. So he had to make sure his wife had coverage, obviously in the middle of cancer treatments, so he went without insurance. Now the great news is today Jan is cancer-free. She's on Medicare. But Alan's been uninsured ever since, until last week, when he sat down at a computer, and I'm sure after multiple tries, signed up for a new plan under the Affordable Care Act. Coverage that can never be taken away if he gets sick. So, I just want to read you what he said in this letter. He says, I got to tell you, I've never been so happy to pay a bill in my entire life. When you don't have insurance at my age, it can really feel like a time bomb waiting to go off. The sense of relief from knowing I can live out my days longer and healthier, that's just a tremendous weight off my shoulders. So 2 days later, Alan goes over to his buddy Bill's house. He sits Bill down and his wife Diana at their computer. And after several tries, Alan helped lift that weight from their shoulders by helping them to sign up for a new plan also. And compared to their current plan, it costs less than half as much and covers more. See, that's why we committed ourselves to this cause. For Alan and Jan, for Bill, Diana, for Annie, for anyone who wrote letters and shared stories and knocked on doors, because they believed what could happen here in Massachusetts could happen all across the country. And for them and for you, we are going to see this through.